rumors of the house being haunted, but they didn't believe in ghosts. As they stepped inside, the door slammed shut behind them, and they heard a faint whisper in the darkness. Suddenly, the lights flickered on, revealing a grotesque sight. Blood stained the walls, and the furniture was covered in cobwebs. A chilling breeze swept through the room, sending shivers down their spines. They soon realized that they were not alone in the house. Strange noises echoed through the halls, and they heard footsteps approaching. Sarah and Mark tried to leave, but the door wouldn't budge. They were trapped. As they wandered through the house, they discovered rooms filled with the remains of previous tenants. The smell of decay filled the air, and Sarah felt sick to her stomach. Mark tried to calm her down, but he couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching them. As the night went on, the terror only grew worse. They heard screams in the distance and saw shadows moving across the walls. The floorboards creaked underfoot, and the walls seemed to close in on them. Sarah and Mark were sure that they would never make it out alive. Just as they were about to give up hope, they stumbled upon a hidden room. Inside, they found a dusty old book covered in strange symbols. As they flipped through the pages, they realized that they had uncovered a dark secret. The previous owners had made a deal with a demon, selling their souls for wealth and power. The demon had promised them everything they desired, but in return they had to sacrifice innocent lives. Sarah and Mark realized that they were next. They were the demon's next victims, but they refused to go down without a fight. With the book in hand, they began to recite the incantations, hoping to banish the demon back to hell. The ritual was long and grueling, but they persevered. As they finished the last words, the demon appeared before them, its eyes blazing with fury. But Sarah and Mark stood their ground, holding the book up high. With a final scream, the demon vanished, and the house fell silent. The couple collapsed to the ground, exhausted but relieved. They had survived the horror of the haunted mansion, and they knew that they would never forget the terror they had experienced that night.